I am pregnant. Hi, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Jenny. Hello. I've got lots of things happening on my channel at the moment. Travel content, art, journaling. But as I am filming this, I've already been past my first trimester. So I thought I have documented this moment whilst it's still fresh in the head. So let me take you back to the beginning when we actually decided to try for a baby and when we found out. I'm going to be really honest about my own experience. So a couple of months after traveling, we decided to try for a baby. I'm actually very irregular in my periods, so I actually thought that it was going to take me ages to conceive. And though I did plan for the baby, I just didn't expect it to happen so quickly. So just to give you an idea of the timeline, so we started like around July, and then it was around October when we started to find out. Now everybody's different, but these are the steps that I took. So when we decided to try for a baby, I started taking folic acid maybe 2 weeks before we actually started trying, because I've heard that increases your chances of conceiving. Then I also downloaded the Flow app to keep a record of my period. It also tells you your ovulation dates, but to be honest, I didn't really use the Flow app in the end. I just wanted to take it easy, so I didn't want to be obsessed with my ovulation dates or like taking ovulation sticks or anything like that. I find that that keeps the pressure off. You know, instead of looking at the app and say, okay, it's ovulation time, let's give it a go. Instead, we were just trying to conceive like around 3 times a week. Usually the week before I get my period, my boob starts to like tell me like, you're gonna get your period in a week's time. Prepare, prepare, prepare. But for some reason it just kept on going on. It was about 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So I thought that was a little bit weird, but I didn't think anything of it. I just thought, oh, that's a bit strange. Like my boob is hurting like longer than normal. Oh well, you know, things happen. I didn't know it at the time, but that was probably the first sign that I was pregnant. And also I've been feeling so tired. I wasn't sure whether because it was starting a new job or the pandemic. I just been feeling very demotivated and tired. So one day when we were having breakfast, I just felt the coffee was just really weird. It just didn't taste normal. It tastes like metally or just something gross. So when I spoke to John about this, my other half, he was like, no, it's fine. Everything's fine. The milk is fine. Like, and I just didn't think anything of it. And also the smell of breakfast just made me feel a bit nauseous. That's when we started to joke around it. Like, oh yeah, maybe you're pregnant, ha 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 ha. But at that point, even though we were joking about it, like in my head, it just instantaneously clicked. Like, oh my God, I might be pregnant. I literally went and found some really old, expired pregnancy tests that I had lying around in the cupboards. Because, you know, you never know. These were like 3 years old, but I thought, you know, I'm going for a pee anyway, like let's just give it a go. So I peed on the stick, I put it onto the sink surface, the stick fell on the floor, so before the 3 minutes was up, I literally just like came to pick it up and a second line really faintly appeared, and I was just like, what? I was just shocked, because it's never happened to me in the past that there is a double line, and it's because I always look at that stick and think, okay, yeah, we're safe. But this time, as we were trying it, the feelings kind of conflict. Of course, in this occasion, it was a happy occasion. I was like, am I supposed to be reassured, or what am I supposed to be feeling? Shocked, just like a feeling of like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, like panicky almost, excited. It was just a mixture of feelings. So at this very moment, I was thinking, should I tell John now? Like, what am I supposed to do? Like now, what's the next step? So I did decide just to tell John in the end. I just couldn't keep it to myself. But I was so gutted. I wish I had like took the camera out during the moment, but because it was such a moment, I just didn't even think to bring the camera out. So I was like, I think I've got something to tell you. So he paused the TV and he looked at me and he said, what's wrong? is everything okay? And then I replied like, I think I'm pregnant. His response was, are you serious? And then I literally pulled out the stick. Look, this is what the stick says. And he looked at the stick. We were both really happy. Of course, he got a bit teary, I got a bit teary. We hugged it out. And the next question was, are you sure? How? What? So we took a couple more tests. They came out positive. And then we were like, right, let's go to the supermarket to get one of those clear blue digital tests that were fresh and new, not expired, to find out like how long we were actually pregnant for. When I actually tested that one out, it said that I was like 3+ weeks, and I was like, 3 weeks, more than 3 weeks, oh my god, what? I had no idea. It's just the weirdest, strangest feeling. It was very surreal, but at the same time we wanted to be realistic and, you know, prepare for any disappointment. We heard that anything under 12 weeks it's very common to have a miscarriage, and even up until like baby's born, anything could happen. We're happy, we're grateful, we're excited, but we almost don't want to be too happy and too excited in case there is any disappointment. It's kind of like a defense mechanism for us. So with that in mind, we also wanted to keep it a secret. It was the hardest thing ever because I'm such an open person. Like whatever's happening with my life, like I usually just tell my family and friends like almost straight away. So it was really hard. But 2 weeks afterwards, we did decide to tell our immediate family, like so our parents and my brother. If anything did happen to us, it's a nice way to have that support system around you and to have your friends, your closest friends and family who you talk to like every week, know what is actually happening. During this pandemic, we had to just tell them and do everything online. But yeah, again, just too excited. I didn't even like capture any footage. If you're still watching, thank you. Thank you for sticking around. Please give it a good old like. That would really help support and show me that you enjoy this type of content. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. In the next video, I'm going to be talking about my first trimester. So symptoms, cravings, the baby bump or the ultrasounds, and the things that I did to basically move on from, oh, we're pregnant. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. I will answer them in the next pregnancy video. I'm just really excited to share and document this journey with y'all. I hope you have a lovely day or evening wherever you are, and I'll see you soon. Bye.